Ahmaud Arbery was a black man who decided to go for a run in a neighborhood in Georgia on February 23rd, 2020. That is all it took for him to be hunted and murdered by father and son, Gregory and Travis McMichael. A police report said the McMichaels mistook Arbery, who was completely unarmed, in athletic clothing, running, as a suspect in a string of neighborhood break-ins. With further investigation, it was brought to everyone's attention that there was no neighborhood break-ins. That was completely fabricated and used as an excuse to hunt and kill Ahmaud Arbery, a completely innocent, well-loved, well-respected, gentle, kind human being who should still be with us today, celebrating his 26th birthday. The father and son that murdered Ahmaud were not charged until yesterday, May 7th, 2020. This went on for months with absolutely no repercussions. This is not okay. We must do more. We must do everything we can to protect Black lives. Those of you that have been following the case cheered with me yesterday night when we found out that the two men were charged. However, this is far from over. We still need to fight every day for justice for Ahmaud Arbery and his family. There was a video released of his cold-blooded murder. It was the two men hunting him, chasing him down, and killing him. The person who filmed this video, an accomplice to the murder, has not yet been identified and charged. We need to keep doing everything that we absolutely can to raise awareness and to charge this third person. We also need to make sure that we stay actively engaged in this trial, because we need to make sure that this trial is done correctly and that we can never see true justice, but we need to get as close as we possibly can for Ahmaud and his family. Every single person watching this can do their part to make the world a better place for Black people and for people of color. We need to stop seeing Black men only portrayed as athletes, rappers, and on the news after they've been murdered. We can do better, and we will do better. If you are watching this, please do your part. Please join me in protesting against this complete injustice. Join me with running 2.23 miles at least this Friday and Sunday. If you can't do both, please do at least one. Today, Friday, May 8th, 2020, would have been Ahmaud's 26th birthday. We will be honoring him on Sunday because he was born as a Mother's Day baby. We need to honor him this Friday and or Sunday to protest and to show that this is not okay. We need to run in his honor wearing a white t-shirt, the color shirt that he was wearing when he was hunted and killed. Wear your white shirt in honor and in memory of Ahmaud Arbery, and run, walk, jog, or roll 2.23 miles today. He was murdered on February 23rd. That's where the 2.23 miles comes from. If you can do more than that, do more, but please pledge to doing at least 2.23 miles and to posting it on social media to spread awareness with the hashtag #IRunWithMaud or with the hashtag #RunWithMaud. We need to spread awareness. We need to make this well known that it is not okay to hunt and kill Black men as if they are deer. We need to demand that District Attorney Jackie Johnson is held accountable for the delay of charging the two men that murdered him and for the lack of importance and respect that Ahmaud Arbery's case was given. This is white America with 3 Ks written all over it. We need to fight together against injustice. Black Lives Matter, and we all need to believe that. And we all need to preach it. Everyone that's watching this, whether you're black or white or any other race, you need to preach and live by Black Lives Matter. Because being quiet has not helped. Black people being the only ones that are posting about Black lives, or a majority of the people that are posting about Black lives, is not enough. We have been demanding better, but we need everyone to demand better. We will not see justice until everyone believes and spreads the message that Black Lives Matter. White people need to spread this message harder than they ever have before. And if you are white and you haven't posted anything about Ahmaud Arbery's death or haven't posted anything about Black Lives Matter, you need to change. You need to speak up. We need you to fight for us. The people that are killing black people are the ones that think we are animals. That's why they're hunting us. The people that are murdering black people are white, and they are ignorant, and they will not listen to people of color. We need white people to speak to white people about Black Lives Matter, about Ahmaud Arbery's death. Without the help of white people, we cannot get justice, and that is why we haven't gotten justice yet. Every white person that stays quiet during this time is part of the problem. You need to educate each other. Keeping quiet has only proved to not work. We need every single person to fight the fight for Ahmaud Arbery. He should be alive. There is no doubt in my mind that if he was a white man, he would be alive. We live in a country that is filled with hate, and we need to get together in order to rise above. Without getting together and getting everyone on the same page and preaching that Black Lives Matter and protesting that Black Lives Matter and protesting against murders, we will not seek justice. We will just continue to have more names added to this infinitely long list of innocent, unarmed black people that have been killed. White people need to speak to ignorant white people and educate them. It may be hard, but it can stop deaths, and it is needed. Being polite and not having those difficult conversations has not helped us. It is hurting black people, and it is perpetrating to the killings of black people in this country. We need to be together to rise above, and we need white people's help, because white people are the ones that are murdering and hunting down black people. We need white people that know better to speak up and educate the masses. A good friend of mine, Liz, who I love dearly, made a post on Facebook, and she had a short guide of some things you can do as a white person to help black people. Number 1, acknowledge and use your privilege identities to elevate the voices of those who are black, indigenous, and of color. Number 2, advocate for black and indigenous folks in leadership positions. Number 3, continuously reflect on the ways in which race, class, gender, age, ability, immigration status, body size, criminal history, diet, ethnicity, health, aboriginality, occupation, education, religion, spirituality, language, geographic location, political affiliation, veteran status, heritage, trauma history, and status affects our communities. Acknowledge and name biases in yourself and others. Be honest about where your fear and anger come from. Number 4, join marches and protests like this one that are not necessarily just for your community. We need to help everyone. Number 5, embrace the discomfort or difficult conversations. Be an ally to all oppressed groups, all the time, even when it's uncomfortable. Number 6, create safe spaces for intersectional identities within your community and organizations. Thank you, Liz, for creating that great list on how white people can make a difference. Additionally, We need to call our local representatives. We need to demand justice. And we need to vote better. I know that Liz touched on that, but I want to talk about it a little more. We need to vote for people of color. The lack of representation of people of color and black people in our government is a huge problem. Today I was watching the rally that the NAACP put on for Ahmaud Arbery. His family spoke. It was very moving and emotional. I will link it down below. But I wanted to end this video with a quote from that movement that happened today. This is the quote. "As black men, they told us to stand up, then they push us down. They told us to sit up, then they mowed us down. They told us to sit in the car and don't move your head, then they gunned us down. When we stood on corners trying to make a living, they came up and they choked us down. What can we do? What do you want us to do? We can run up and down football fields, dribble up and down courts, hit baseballs out of the park, run around tracks. At the end of the day, when you take off that uniform, you're still a black man." We need to change the way this country functions. If this death is not a wake-up call to you, you need to evaluate why it isn't, because this is a huge problem. This boy, this man, he was 26 years old. He deserved to have a full life. And it was taken away because of ignorance, racism, hate, and injustice. Stand with me. Run with me. Do better. And please speak on this issue to everyone that you know. Because this is far from over and we need to keep fighting for justice for Ahmaud Arbery. Thank you for watching this video and for caring about Ahmaud Arbery. Thank you for fighting the fight with me that Black Lives Matter. If you would like to join me tonight, I'm going to be doing a live at 9 p.m. where I'll be doing an hour meditation in Ahmaud Arbery's honor. I'm going to light a candle and go on live and hope that others will meditate with me in his honor. Thank you so much. Please like this video, comment down below Black Lives Matter, and subscribe.